60 to 58, the Celtics in front. Dennis Johnson tries his outside shot. Parish is there.
They got to go right into something. They're very, very tentative right now, and they're taking away their own natural aggressiveness.
Maxwell, in a rare outside shot for him, has 19 points. So he is having a terrific offensive game. That's a bonus for the Celtics. His strength is defense and rebounding inside. Magic Johnson. Worthy goes up, feeds Rambis. And Rambis fake and then had the shot blocked by Parish. The fake backfired on Rambis. And Dennis Johnson is fouled at the other end.
Well, the two Johnsons said, okay, I got you. And Dennis said, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
First personal foul on Magic Johnson. We have a timeout. It's 62 to 58, Boston.
Sharp introduces a revolutionary change for the copy center. The compact, affordable Sharp SF900. It has 3 different reduction modes and an enlargement mode. It does the fast 40 copies per minute and has an optional sorter and automatic document feeder. In short, it does all the work of a copy center without taking up all the room.
The compact, affordable Sharp SF900. From sharp minds come sharp products.
Brigade, a shirt with a certain style and a trim kind of fit. Brigade makes the most of moments like these. Brigade, a most fitting shirt. From Arrow, the shirt America lives in.
I started delivering beer in 1893. At the time, Milwaukee was teaching America how to really brew a quality beer. Well, guess what? Times haven't changed all that much. This is today's Milwaukee's best, with a smooth old-time taste, old-time quality, and a real fair old-time price. Milwaukee's best. It's one of the best deals I've seen around here since 1893.
Introducing Milwaukee's best. Old-time quality at an old-time price.
Saturday.
It's the best offer you've had all decade.
Mama Maloney falls on love.
I'm going to dip you now.
Oh, please be careful.
Saturday.
Here's a little sportsmanship. Magic Johnson, the no layup, but he grabs him, holds him, says, I'm sorry, and Dennis says it's okay. And we've been hearing a lot about each other banging.
Haven't had much of that. James Worthy, averaging over 22 points in the series, has 7 on 2 for 3 shooting so far. And with McAdoo unable to play, and the Lakers perhaps hurting off the boards, James Worthy and the Lakers need his offensive in the second half.
You know, one of the things by that no layup rule that the Celtics have put in is that Worthy kind of sparks this team when he gets those sky crammers, and he has not shown the emotion or given an emotional lift to this team with any of those tonight.
6-point lead for the Celtics. Dennis Johnson is shadowing Magic Johnson, and James Worthy is going in for the hoop. So that's the kind of James Worthy the Lakers have seen in this series.
Well, he didn't have a particularly good first half in the 6-ball game, and he came out and dynamited Boston.
Here's Henderson going in, and the foul is against Cooper. Cooper knew that Henderson was free and then just tried to block him going to the hoop. There is Scott Wedman, who has a hairline fracture of the fibula in the right leg. You can see the wrappings, and he has been out for the last 3 games. Someday she'll say I was to the 7th game of the Boston-LA championship.
With my teddy bear. But to see Michael Cooper just advance the ball, they're taking it out of the hands of Magic Johnson, letting Cooper bring it up a lot more. Kareem with a jump shot. Maxwell the rebound. Parish overplayed him well, forced Kareem to take the jump shot from 12 feet.
Here's Parish. Short. Rambis. And in the hands of Magic Johnson. Gets it back. And Magic is fouled going to the hoop. More sportsmanship. He helps Gerald Henderson up.
That's what Pat Riley wanted him to do. Blow by people, take it to the basket.
They call the foul on Larry Bird. His first. One on Bird. Magic going for his 10th point of the ball game. He has it. And the Celtics, who once were ahead by 9 points in the second period, have seen their lead cut to 65 to 62. Lakers had come within 2 a few moments ago. Henderson coming off the screen. Largely overlooked. Coming in, he's made some big plays. Steals, scoring in the last game. Gerald Henderson. Celtics by 5 again with 8:10 to play in the third. Here's Kareem. 3 men on him. Magic couldn't get the shot off. Cooper forces him. Kareem lays it in. Wasn't pretty, but the Lakers got 2.
Well, he hung in there for the rebound. That's what you have to do. You can't give up. You got to stay aggressive on the board.
Half-court offense for the Celtics. Henderson puts a fake on Magic Johnson and hits 2 in a row.
Henderson is excellent taking that jump shot on the move.
Turnaround by Worthy. James Worthy with that sensational turnaround quickness. Virtually unstoppable going to the hoop, and on that play too. 7:20 remaining in the third period. Henderson going for 3 in a row. He's got it. He's in the groove. Jerry Henderson has got 9 points here in the third period. Michael Cooper coming back and hits. And they are shooting brilliantly in this ball game. Both teams are from outside. The Celtics are up by 3 with 7 minutes to go in the third period.
And this is just about the point where you hope that one team will crack.
Bird on a pass from Henderson. Blocked by Cooper, and it's LA ball. Michael Cooper came out of nowhere to make a terrific defensive play as he blocked Larry Bird inside. Kevin McHale is coming into the ball game for the Celtics, and LA with the ball can move to within 1 point.
In these modern times, even the best manager needs help to succeed. For when pressure builds, it becomes harder to keep things rolling without losing control and falling behind. A manager could use the IBM personal computer for smoother scheduling and greater productivity. It can help a manager become a big wheel in the company. The IBM personal computer at a store near you.
My daughter calls it the Blue Bomber. My wife thinks I ought to get rid of it. And when it needed a new muffler, well, I was afraid she might be right.
Listen, I don't want to spend too much on this car.
Midas had a muffler that was perfect for my budget. Now the old Blue Bomber sounds almost as good as new. And heck, she doesn't look that bad.
Trust the Midas touch.
Get ready for the Ghostbusters.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
Ghosts despise them.
It's right here, Ray. What happened? Are you okay?
He slimed me. Women adore them.
I find her interesting because she sleeps above her covers. 4 feet above her covers.
The world needs them.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We might have to put a little overtime in on this one. We came, we saw, we kicked it.
Ghostbusters, the supernatural comedy. Rated PG. Now playing.
Say it, Tommy. Michael Cooper can even get lost and still make a play on Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is open for only a split second, says Casey Jones. You see Michael Cooper down there being picked off a little bit by Robert Parish, but he still gets in and blocks the shot. That's hustle.
The Boston crowd on its feet. They're looking for Celtics defense. But with 6 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the third period, the Lakers can come within 1. Both teams shooting well, but the Lakers are in the 60s. And that's phenomenal anytime. Worthy, who's come alive a bit in this period. Fighting for the loose ball. Parish has it. 10 rebounds for Robert Parish. Steal by Magic Johnson. He anticipated that play by Bird.
You don't see Bird throw too many away.
Magic looking for Kareem. Quickly back. Wide open. Short. And Bird gets the rebound. So the Lakers have had 2 chances to come within a point. Dennis Johnson. And now Magic makes a steal. And getting it right back is Henderson. Magic again. Dennis. And a foul. It's on Lakers. But it's great hustle at both ends. And if you want to see defensive basketball in the last 30 seconds, we've had more than you can handle.
And Magic really hustled back and got into the passing lane when it looked like a sure layup. Now that's what the great ones do. Make the impossible look easy. And stayed right in there. But I'll tell you, neither team is given a quarter right now. They're going tooth and nail.
Magic's second personal foul. The team fouls. Lakers have 3 and the Celtics 1 with 5:57 remaining in the third.
You know, you try to make the other team crack. You force the ball at them. You try to make a mistake. And both teams are really showing great willpower.
Is this the kind of a game where somebody could crack by the end?
Well, LA has got the speed to score them in clusters, and Boston is aware of it.
Kareem to Worthy. James Worthy now with 13 points, 6 of them coming here in the third period. 73-70 Boston. Parish. Short. And again, the Lakers, this is the third time they've had the opportunity to come within a point.
But there's no movement on the Boston offense right now. They're all standing around.
Magic Johnson looking inside to Rambis. And Kurt Rambis gets free and a fine pass from Magic. And now it's a 1-point ball game. So the Lakers are hanging in there, despite the fact they don't have Bob McAdoo.
Well, they hung in there very well without Kurt Rambis in the first half.
Bird. How does he do it?
I don't know. I mean, he waited for all of them to go up in the air and saw a little room and got the shot off. Wasn't much room at all.
And he just got it off the glass at the right angle. Kareem, low. And a foul.
Here's how you see the great ones do it. Look at all that attention he gets. He pulls up so he can loft it over Kareem, and that's no easy assignment, I'll tell you, when Kareem's got that 7-3 frame in his way.
Maxwell, who has 19 points to lead the Celtics, coming back in the ball game, and Jamal Wilkes, who has scored 2, but is always a threat, is in the ball game for the Lakers. Rambis sits down for Los Angeles.
Here's where you may see the Lakers use that quickness with that aggressive defense, the scramble defense that they used so successfully in Game 6.
Rambis on the bench. You saw Larry Bird, who went out for Maxwell. So the Lakers now with the front court of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilkes, and Worthy. He missed both free throws, and a chance again to bring LA to within 1. So Maxwell back in the game. He has 19 points. High scorer. Parish. Out! And a foul. Robert Parish is another man who was maligned early in the series.
Yeah, and I believe because they didn't really call his number a lot, but when he gets the ball in that good low post position close to the basket, he's as unstoppable as Kareem. But he has trouble passing out of the double team, so Casey Jones went with other players down there. Maxwell, Bird.
Foul was on Michael Cooper, his third personal foul. Lakers have 14 fouls, Celtics 2. Sky hook by Kareem, the all-time leading scorer, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's mark, and Abdul-Jabbar now with 20 points to lead LA. 78-74, the Celtics lead. We're getting down to 4 minutes to go in the third period. Parish, baseline, long range, but there's McHale.
When he comes at you from the weak side to rebound, you better put a strong body on him.
Worthy finds Magic. Dennis fouls him. Dennis Johnson with his 4th personal foul. Fouls Magic Johnson. 3rd team foul against Boston. But Magic will shoot.
DJ was trying to deke Worthy into making a pass to DJ. Thought he could pick it up to Magic. He thought he could pick it off. And it backfired on him.
Magic Johnson. The migraines that have affected Kareem throughout the series, not bothering him today. Magic Johnson, 12 points and 10 assists.
Why would they be giving him a green and white pill?
He's not going to take it. Dennis Johnson comes back with a big hoop. He has 6 points in this period, and with 3.5 minutes to go in the third, it's 82-76. Lakers that come within 3 points, then 1. Loose ball. Wilkes travels.
In addition to that, he was in there for 5 seconds.
You're only allowed 3.
It was a camping trip that time.
It's a non-stop cheer now in Boston Garden. Dennis Johnson way off, and Magic the rebound, and the only thing that'll quiet him down will be a Lakers spurt.
Well, Dennis feels he's got the hot hand.
Wilkes from Magic Johnson. Those two have worked at special communication so much in recent years. Of course, Wilkes has been weakened by the virus and has really not been vintage Jamal Wilkes in this championship.
Those outside shots are what the Celtics did wrong in the game 6. Should be getting it inside right now.
Henderson gets his own rebound. Magic Johnson knocks it out of bounds. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the third period. And a timeout called by Pat Riley. The Celtics still lead. It's 4.
Today's cars do things yesterday's cars didn't.
Please fasten seatbelt.
Their smaller, higher revving engines can break down an oil's viscosity within 1,500 miles. The tests show Castrol suffers no significant breakdown of viscosity even after 5,000 miles. So listen to your car.
Exceeding recommended RPM.
It may be telling you something. Castrol, engineered for smaller cars.
When I started delivering beer back in 1893, the supermarket was a blacksmith shop. Well, those days are gone. But maybe not entirely. You see this? Today's Milwaukee's best. It's got a smooth, old-time taste, old-time quality, and a real fair, old-time price. Milwaukee's best. It's just the kind of deal that his great-great-granddaddy would have loved.
Introducing Milwaukee's best. Old-time quality at an old-time price.
Experience Mazda.
Even from here, you know the Mazda 626 Sport Coupe is one high-performance road car. Inside, there's a 6-way adjustable driver's seat, 5-speed overdrive, and a serious cockpit. And while you may be impressed by its outstanding value, you'll be even more impressed by the front-wheel drive 626's outstanding performance. The more you look, the more you like.
The Mazda Experience.
Here's Red Auerbach, who will hang up the general manager's title after this game and will be the president of the ball club, and he's responsible for all those green and white banners up there as a coach or general manager and president. 14 in all for the Boston Celtics, and Pat Riley said we're going to come in there with all the ghosts of all those championships and see if we can win one there. Now this is a very big story indeed, because it has been the key to virtually every Celtic victory in the series.
They have the offensive rebound to stop the speed of the Lakers. The Lakers have their speediest team in there right now and the best offensive team.
Danny Ainge replaces Dennis Johnson for Boston. McHale. 8 points for Kevin McHale, who's averaging 14 in the series. Under 2 minutes to go in the third period. Magic Johnson. Cooper. Parish with another rebound. The Celtics are up by 6. Their biggest lead was 9.
The Lakers, with that speed in there, could try and crack it open by pushing it up quickly.
That's Danny Ainge, who's in double figures. And the Celtics are opening up an 8-point lead. And in this kind of game, 8 points has been a good lead.
Magic is starting to walk it up and not forcing the ball up. He's not pushing it up the pace that Pat Riley would like, I think.
And Kareem defensed well by Robert Parish. Had position for this hook and turnaround. And now the Celtics threatening to open up a 10-point lead with nearly a minute to go in the period. Parish again, and he's fouled. Leading the cheers on the bench. Three fouls on Magic Johnson, and Robert Parish will shoot 2.
That's a pretty big lift from the bench with Larry Bird, their key player, resting comfortably, getting a good rest. And I'll tell you, this guy at the line, I have a lot of admiration. All the heat that he endured during this series, he never made comment one in rebuttal. Just kept his mouth shut.
And for that matter, Dennis Johnson didn't make many either. He is not shooting well, but he is doing a fine job off the boards and defending Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 9-point lead matches the largest lead the Celtics have enjoyed in this game. We have 50 seconds to go in the third period. Worthy is doubled. Maxwell gets a hand on it. And now the Celtics, with 42 seconds to go in the period, have given their fans something really to cheer about. Kareem gets a piece of it. No basket. Parish might have been fouled inside.
When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar helps out on a defense and becomes a shot blocker, that automatically turns Robert Parish loose on the boards, and he's taking advantage of it here in the second half.
And M.L. Carr, the spiritual leader for the Boston Celtics, and a subdued Pat Riley. 10-point lead. And the Celtics have done it with Larry Bird on the bench for quite a while.
They'd like to be at home with a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. This crowd will go nuts and may even carry them right into the championship.
But the Lakers came back dramatically in game number 6, and they're capable of coming back in this one. 89-78. The Celtics by 11. Biggest lead. 6 on the shot clock for the Lakers. Kareem with a long sky hook. 5 seconds to go. Henderson to McHale. Block. And a foul.
When you get to this stage and you can push it at the defense like the Celtics just did, it's a very demoralizing thing. That's what is meant by cracking a team, is push it at them and somebody isn't hustling back on the D and you get an easy one.
2 seconds to go, and McHale will shoot 2. Free throws by McHale. That's the end of the third period. The Celtics have scored 8 in a row, and Larry Bird is smiling for the first time in this championship series. after 3 periods. It's Boston 91, Los Angeles 78. The Celtics are 12 minutes away from a possible title, and will return to the Boston Garden after this word from your local station.
Next Saturday, 12 of the world's top NASCAR and Formula One drivers will compete in the first of a series from the International Race of Champions. Next Saturday on CBS Sports. This is CBS.
Behold the doubting Thomases. They don't believe anything you tell them about cars.
No way.
They don't believe you can get a roomy front-wheel drive car that's affordable and gets great gas mileage, too. Impossible. Then we showed them the Toyota Corolla, the high-mileage sedan that's roomy and downright affordable.
Come on, how can Corolla give you so much for so little?
It's just a Toyota tradition.
We believe. We believe. What a feeling. We believe. Toyota.
After the volunteer fireman's drill, we handed out the beer, but we didn't tell them what kind it was.
I tell you, it tastes great. No problem. Tastes good. Real good beer.
It rolls down the throat nice and easy. Feels nice and comfortable.
Knocks off a good thirst on a hot day like today.
What is the name of this beer? It's Schaefer. Today's Schaefer beer.
I'm surprised at Schaefer. It's got a real good taste. It's a real good beer.
Today's Schaefer is better than ever. Try it in Schaefer Light. They'll make a Schaefer drinker out of you.
I'd go for it. Definitely go for it.
The NBA on CBS. Tonight's championship game from Boston, Massachusetts is sponsored by Miller High Life. Welcome to Miller Time. Firestone, offering Master Care car service. Firestone's master plan for better car care. And by Wagner, the right tool for painting.
The Lakers had come within a point of Boston with 5.5 minutes to play in the third period, 73-72. They ran off 18-6 edge and 9 in a row. And now, what kind of lineup do the Lakers have? They got to strike quickly, Tom.
They've got their fastest lineup that they've got on their roster. Rambis is going to play center. So I expect to see them play that scramble defense right now. Double team anything down low.
Blocked. Bird shot is blocked by Magic, and Byron Scott brings it up. Scott working against Ainge. Stop and go. Rambis trying to tip it in. And there's Worthy with the follow-up. So the Lakers are going with the small team, and Kurt Rambis is the center.
And this is the team that really gave them the trouble in Game 6.
They have to do it early, right?
They have to do it. The thing is to try and get it on the inside. Don't let them get out there and scramble and pick off the passes.
Maxwell inside, defended from behind by Magic Johnson, and a foul as Rambis is fouled by Danny Ainge. And so Pat Riley, trying to make the adjustment in the game, has come out with this alignment. And it's L.A. ball.
You know, when you get more aggressive, sometimes you get the breaks from the officials, too.
Dennis Johnson in to defend against Magic, and he's called Magic all sorts of problems. Worthy turnaround. Short. Here's Bird. Larry Bird is fresh. He spent a lot of time on the bench in that third period.
And this is the type of situation where Larry Bird said, I want the ball in my hands.
McHale. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Against Rambis. Rambis slaps it away. And here's Wilkes to Rambis. Blocked out of bounds by Larry Bird. So Bird doing it defensively. Gets the hand from the crowd.
Bird, a 3-on-2 situation, just makes the best possible defensive play you can make and almost saves it.
Now the Celtics are coming in with Robert Parish, replacing McHale. That's more height for Boston against a smaller team. What does it mean?
But he's going to have to take the shot early. It means Rambis is going to guard him. He's going to draw a quick double team, so he's got to shoot early if he's going to get it.
Scott. Ainge is guarding him. Scott facing Parish, throws a bad pass low. Out of bounds. It's still L.A. ball. Lakers are fortunate there.
Looked like it went right through Robert Parish's legs. There's Kareem. But Pat Riley knows that he's got to do it defensively right now, change the rhythm of this game.
Worthy. What a shot by James Worthy, who has 17 points after 7 at the half. And now it's 91-82, a 9-point game.
And the Celtics are slowing it up again.
Nearly a steal by Worthy on a cross-court pass. Bird. Here's Ainge, who's open. Bird gets the rebound. triple team. Someone's open. Ainge. Bird almost tips it in, and here's Maxwell. And a Laker foul. And if the Lakers ever wanted to get back in this game right now in a hurry, they cannot allow the Celtics to dominate the offensive glass like they're doing it.
Well, with this small team, they're going to face that problem, but whoever's got the ball has immediately got 2 or 3 men around him. But here's Maxwell, a strong move. Rambis, the shot blocker now at center. Can't do it.
Foul is on Jamal Wilkes. Each team has one team foul in this fourth period.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins. They're clever. They're mischievous. They'll get into the kitchen, the basement, the garage. They'll get into anything. And once they get in,
There's a real gremlin in my camp!
you're in for it. Gremlins. They'll be expecting you. Directed by Joe Dante, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Firestone announces a different kind of car care. Master Care. One big difference is our computerized diagnostic center, the mastermind of Firestone. It analyzes 200 engine functions, tells us what to fix, tells you what was fixed, virtually eliminating guesswork and unnecessary repairs. The mastermind of Firestone. It's better engine care than humanly possible. Only from Firestone.
Tom, the Lakers got hurt on the offensive boards with that small team in there as Kareem remains on the bench.
Well, I think this is the best chance Pat Riley has to do it, is to put that other unit in there and press, but looks like he's going to come in. Pat Riley's seen enough of the press. The Boston Celtics have withstood that defense that did him in on Sunday.
Kareem with 20 points leads the Lakers, and he comes back in the ball game. Maxwell with 19 is the high scorer for Boston. So now Kareem joins Wilkes, Rambis, Johnson, Scott. As James Worthy goes out. Maxwell with 20.
They got some good press men in there. Magic, Scott, and Wilkes. And they got a shot blocker in Kareem.
11-point lead for Boston. 9:50 remaining in the fourth period. Celtics looking for their 15th world title. Lakers trying to win their ninth. And a steal by Larry Bird. Came right behind Kareem to make the steal. Maxwell going strong. Wide open, Dennis Johnson. Once again, Celtics are up by 13. Magic coming right back with 2.
Nobody's quitting in this one. I'm sure none of those purple jerseys have even in the back of their mind.
They're a team capable of spurts. We've seen it many games in this series. Dennis Johnson. Scott picking him up in a hurry. Dennis Johnson with the outside shooting. 16 points, and Pat Riley has some problems.
That was a big basket. There was 4 seconds left on a 24-second clock when he made it.
Here's Magic again. And now the Celtics with Ainge. Danny Ainge. Kareem is fouled by Danny Ainge. That'll be the second team foul against Boston in this fourth period, and the third personal foul on Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge is making the Laker defense pay the price. He pushed it right at him. Unfortunately for the Celtics, he didn't make the layup.
Michael Cooper replaces Jamal Wilkes. What does that substitution mean?
Michael Cooper replacing Jamal Wilkes. That's good defense, even quicker defense for this press that they may hope to get in there.
Kareem, double team. Quick pass, and now our first illegal defense call against the Boston Celtics. Celtics caught in a zone by Darryl Garrettson. That's a warning. The second time is a technical foul.
The more that the Lakers have to go to their half-court offense, it'll be more to the liking of the Celtics. Kareem.
Foul. And now a technical foul has been called because the Celtics were in the illegal defense again. 2 in a row by Boston. And a technical foul will send Magic Johnson to the line.
Casey Jones a little bit incredulous, but the rule really has to do with people making drops into the paint to help out on the inside game. Let's take a look. I think it may be Larry Bird as he goes past the plateau. Much too long in there as Rambis is outside. He's in the paint, not guarding anybody.
Lakers with the ball following the technical. 12-point lead for Boston. Byron Scott. And Bird got a hand on it. And here's Dennis Johnson. 3-on-1. And Dennis Johnson is fouled.
Again, the no layup rule in effect that we heard Kevin Lockreed discuss. I'm of the opinion, Dick, that what they ought to do is not make the penalty so severe that the officials won't call it. They should make it a double foul on the man that commits it and also make it a 3-for-2 shooting opportunity at the free throw line.
Here's James Worthy back. Byron Scott goes out. Scott, who is the hero of the last game for the Lakers in their second half rally, has 4 points. And Worthy is in there. Magic Johnson, 4 fouls for him.
Well, that scramble defense that works so effectively now may be in the past for the Lakers as they're going to try and do it with offense.
The Celtics have gone to the line 38 times and have made 32 free throws. 13 more tries than the Lakers. And they've outscored the Lakers 33-16 from the line. And it's 99-85. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Celtics with 7:50 to play.
Very important that LA get a hoop right here to stem the momentum.
Rambis doesn't get it, and if it was last touched by the Celtics, it was. Maxwell saves it. Dennis Johnson, 3-on-3, and Dennis Johnson will slow it up. The Celtics have never lost the 7th game with the World Championship at stake, and the Lakers have never won one under the same circumstances. Bird, travel, LA ball. And the Lakers trying to come back. They're in the championship series for the 3rd year in a row. And Magic and Kareem performing their combination. Kareem with 22 points. They're 12 down, though, the Lakers.
You know, at this stage, you got to push it up just to give the appearance that you're not tired.
I don't think the humidity has been a big factor, do you?
Not like it was in Game 5.
Parish with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson, 1 second. Throws up an air ball, and the 24-second clock expired because Johnson's shot did not hit anything.
Take a look at Kareem slipping in, and a beautiful pass over the head of Maxwell to Kareem, and a 1-step up and in, and that was a much-needed basket by the Lakers.
6:45 remaining in the 4th period. It's Boston 99, Los Angeles 87.
17 hours. That's how long it took us to paint this house with a brush. Then we painted it in just 6.5 hours with a Wagner Power Painter. This wicker chair took over an hour, but less than 5 minutes with a Wagner Power Painter. A shutter that took 20 minutes, a Power Painter finished in only 3. It's a tool so versatile, it has a flexible spray tip and a way to draw paint right from a can. A Wagner Power Painter. It's the right tool for painting.
Larry Hagman tells even more.
Larry, women would love to get their hands on you. What's your secret?
Secret? Legendary quality, darling. Quality top to bottom.
Come on now. Don't women see right through you?
No, that's a hidden strength, my dear. To be strong, soft, and very rich.
But how does it really feel to be a living legend?
It's a quality feeling that fits me to a T.
With BVD, you get legendary quality.
You know, there's some things I just can't get enough of.
Here's our situation. 6:45 to go. The Celtics lead the Lakers 99-87. Big story at the free throw line, where the Celtics have outscored the Lakers by 17 points. And in 5 minutes and 15 of this final period, Tom, with their small lineup and their scrambling defense and all of that, the Lakers have made up only 1 point since the start of this period.
Well, the free throw problem, Dick, develops because when you play smaller people, when they don't get the rebound, they start reaching and trying to slap the ball away, and you get caught for that type of thing. But the Lakers right now, that quick unit that they had hoped would create some offense by playing terrific defense didn't materialize, so they're back with their other people, and they're going to have to do it 2 by 2 very slowly.
And of course the rebound edge has been heavily in favor of the Boston Celtics. Larry Bird has 16 points. He has 10 rebounds.
Just making Magic work the ball up like this is taking precious seconds off that clock.
And that's Dennis Johnson's doing. Ever since that move was made, things kind of moved the Celtics' way in this series. Lakers trying to break the spell as Worthy is short. Rambis trying to get it out to Johnson. Kareem off balance with the skyhook attempt. Bird, the rebound.
Well, he gets the big rebounds, Larry Bird. There's a difference between a rebounder and the guy that gets the big rebounds.
He has dominated in rebounding for both sides. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bird with a fake on Worthy. Crashing the boards. Rambis is hit by Henderson, who commits the foul. 4 fouls on Henderson.
The Celtics have to advance the ball up quickly so that when this defense comes into play, they can still have enough time to move it around and get a good shot.
Looking for Kareem. Not easy. And Kareem's hook shot in the lane works. 5.5 minutes, and it's 99-89. And if the Lakers are going to make a run, it's got to be here.
There's no question about that, Dick. Boston is playing it slow. Perhaps too slow.
Bird. Yeah! I know that's not the style they normally play, but if they can use up precious seconds and can run the clock down and hit the shot, that's going to be their advantage as Kevin McHale comes back in the game.
But that can be a mistake, Dick. You take away your own natural aggressiveness and you allow the other team to climb back into it. You got to push it at them and move the ball quickly and move yourself quickly.
22nd timeout called for by the Boston Celtics. To bring you up to date, the Celtics lead it 99-89. The Lakers and the Celtics have battled 7 previous times for the title, and Boston has won all of them. The last time was in 1969 when Bill Russell's team beat L.A. It's been a while, but now the Celtics are winning again. There's the timeout story. And we want to remind you also that following the game, we will have interviews from both dressing rooms, plus the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the 1984 NBA World Champion.
The Lakers are not out of this yet by any stretch of the imagination. They're perfectly capable of those spurts. All they need is some good defense. The Celtics may be letting them off the hook by playing slow-down basketball.
But the very important thing for the Lakers is that they can't let the Celtics get more than 1 shot. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Parish losing it to Cooper. So there's the turnover that Tommy's talking about. The Lakers coming right back. Magic Johnson goes in. And a foul is called. It may be against Henderson. But we'll wait. Dennis Johnson, 5 on him. If Henderson had been hit, it would have been 5 on Henderson. But Dennis Johnson has 5, 1 more, and he's out of the ballgame.
After those timeouts, you've got to come out of the timeout and score. The Celtics did not do it now. The Lakers have a chance to climb back into it.
But Magic Johnson misses an important free throw. They'll all be important down the line. Pat Riley knows it. Larry Bird knows it. He's on the bench now with McHale, Maxwell, and Parish up front. 1 out of 2. 9-point game.
I wonder how long Larry Bird's going to be on the bench, because he is a very important player for his passing ability right now.
When would you bring him back?
Well, as soon as he says I can go back.
Maxwell. 23 points for Maxwell. Magic Johnson put the shot up, and then Parish got hit, and Rambis is making sure Parish is all right.
Well, you can say a lot of things around Robert Parish, but he has been hustling on the boards the entire series. Watch him come down. He draws the purple jerseys, holds on, and takes a shot in the nose for his trouble.
Rambis' foul is 4th. Team fouls. The Lakers have 3, and the Celtics have 4, with 4.5 minutes to play in the 4th period. Worthy is on Maxwell. Tough pass to Henderson. And Parish has his shot blocked by Cooper. And now they're going to say the 24-second clock expired, so the Lakers will have a chance, trailing 101-90, but they really haven't made that much headway. They were down by 13 after 3 periods. Cooper going for 3. That'll help. Michael Cooper with a 3-point play. That's his 2nd of the ball game. He has 16.
Larry Bird should be taking off his ice pack right now. And getting in this game, they need the passing.
And a timeout called by Casey Jones. The Lakers have outscored Boston 8-2, and with under 4 minutes to go, we'll see if Larry Bird comes in. In any event, it's 101-93, and the Lakers are making maybe their last-ditch stand right now.
For all the taste you've missed in wine, pour a Polo.
Instead of Lambrusco. You'll love the taste.
For all the refreshment you've missed in wine, pour a Polo.
Instead of Chablis.
You'll love the taste.
For all there's never been in wine before, pour a Polo.
Instead of Suave.
Now there's a new wine, new Polo Brindisi.
Pour a Polo. You'll love the taste.
Polo Brindisi.
Buy my computer.
Nay, buy my computer.
No, buy my computer.
There's one way to cut through today's computer clutter. Compare other business computers with Radio Shack's Tandy TRS-80 Model 2000. Judge the ease of operation, speed, graphics, software, and price. Compare. I believe your informed buying decision will be the Tandy 2000 personal computer. See it today at your nearby Radio Shack Computer Center. We invite comparison.
On one hand, we'll see if Larry Bird comes back from Boston, but on the other hand, the Lakers trail by 8 with under 4 minutes to go, and you like the lineup they have out there right now.
They have a strong lineup for scoring, a good offensive lineup. They got 2 places to go. Kareem with the sky hook, and they look for him 80% of the time. They also have James Worthy, who's also pretty good down there.
Timeout Story. The Lakers have, in essence, 5 more. Larry Bird's coming back in the game. He has scored 16, and like you say, he's everything from the press breaker to the outside shot to the best passing forward in the game.
Well, they need him right now. The Celtics have been spending too much time before getting into their movement, and they've been shooting the ball under the gun and taking poor shots as a consequence.
Eight seconds on the shot clock. Bird trying to get position against Worthy and Cooper. Double team, ball knocked away. And the 24-second clock expires again. That's the 3rd time the clock is run out on the Celtics, and that's Laker defense against Bird.
Well, they're not making that into it quick enough so that 1 or 2 passes will produce a good shot.
Well, the Lakers defense.
It's great defense.
Cooper, who hit a 3-pointer before. Worthy inside to Kareem. Misses a sky hook, and that's a tough shot to miss with a chance to cut it to 6. It's still 8, and the Celtics have it with 3:19 and running. Next foul on Boston will put him in the penalty. Not so for the Lakers. Here's Parish with a second chance, and he'll go to the line. And so once again, the rebounding edge, and a tremendous edge by Boston, including the offensive boards, and that's keeping the Lakers at bay right now, Tom.
Well, Kareem, as I said earlier, when he goes to block shots, that leaves Robert Parish zeroing in on the boards for the offensive rebound, and he's been making them pay.
Each team with 14 fouls. Parish has 16 rebounds. Boston has 18 more than LA. But a timeout is called. 3:09 remain in this fourth period, and LA still on the hunt.
I just got a sporty truck priced like some base trucks, the Mazda B2000 SE5. Look, it comes standard with a 5-speed overdrive, steel-belted radials and spoker wheels, sporty stripes, a step bumper, even dual sport mirrors. Pretty sporty for just $59.95.
Sakes alive, sakes alive. Only Mazda's got a sporty truck with just $59.95.
Sakes alive.
Now Washington's better.
Way better.
Nashville's better.
Far better.
Los Angeles is better.
Really better.
Now Holiday Inn is a better place to be.
Almost every 7 days, a brand new Holiday Inn hotel opens in the locations you want the most. Better hotels in the best locations. That's why we're #1.
We're #1, worldwide host. First with what you want the most.
Call 800-HOLIDAY.
Holiday Inn is a better place to be.
Tommy, despite the Lakers' good defense, you felt the Celtics could have passed a little crisper.
If they get into it a lot quicker, you'll see Larry Bird now getting the ball, and by the time one pass and the second pass happens, the 24-second clock is about to go off before the shot is even taken. They've got to get 3 or 4 passes against this defense, and it'll work. So the Celtics are cooperating with the Laker defense right now.
A factor could be the timeout story as we get down to the end. The Celtics have only 1 timeout remaining. And the Lakers have 4 in essence. 3:09 to go, but the most important numbers show 101 for Boston and 93 for LA. And right now the Celtics are 3 minutes and 9 seconds away from their 15th world title. Parish missed the first free throw. The foul story, Dennis Johnson is the only player on the court or in the game with 5. 1 and a 2 for Parish. 9-point lead. And the Lakers have to make every offensive foray count. Cooper. Kareem. And there's 2 of them. Abdul-Jabbar with 26.
A little timeout allows him to get his breath to get his shooting touch back.
And the defense for LA as Dennis Johnson goes in, loses his footing, and a foul called against the Lakers. That's their 15th foul, and so the Celtics will get an opportunity to go to the line. Kurt Rambis has his 5th personal foul, so Rambis and Dennis Johnson in the game have 5, and both remain. Dennis Johnson shooting 2.
Well, Dennis has played pretty well ever since that 3rd game or into the 4th game when he came back. I have my doubts that he'd be able to mentally get himself back into it, but he certainly did.
2:43 remain. Going for his 20th point. And it's 9 points again. 2:40 remain.
One good stop on defense by Boston right now could get the Lakers really scrambling.
Kareem, who hit the last sky hook. Double team. Here's Worthy inside. Stuffs it through. Lightning quickness. And once again, it's a 7-point game. You watch the clock. We're in the 4th period of the 7th and deciding game for the NBA World Championship. 12 on the shot clock. Bird finds Maxwell, who's bumped by Magic Johnson. No basket. And it was a foul that Magic had to make.
Sure was, because Maxwell was wide open, but they had the ball in the right hands. Larry Bird, he's going to find the open man. They used Parish as a decoy and then slipped Maxwell in behind him wide open.
Magic has 5 personal fouls. And if you want to foul anyone, you don't want to foul Maxwell, who is 14 of 16 from the free throw line. And they're all big now. Now he's 14 for 17. And 2 minutes remain. Cooper, Kareem, basket good and a foul. And the Lakers come right back. 28 points for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 37-year-old veteran who has won championships in Milwaukee and 2 in Los Angeles.
And it's far from over yet, Dick, with 1:56.
It's a lot of time. The Lakers are a battling team. It's a 5-point game, 105-100. And keep in mind that the Celtics have only 1 timeout remaining. And the Lakers have 4. Parish double. Dennis Johnson also double. They nearly lost it. Parish in the crowd. Short. And Cooper gets the rebound. And now the Lakers can cut it to 3 with 1.5 minutes now remaining. Magic Johnson goes up without the ball. And here's Dennis Johnson, 2-on-1 break. And a block by Cooper. What a play by Cooper. He saved the basket. A sure basket by Boston. Worthy coming back. Hits the jumper, and it's a 3-point game. 105-102. 109 remaining. 16 on the shot clock. Celtics with only 1 more timeout. Lakers have a luxury there. Bird. And Rambis. Now Johnson with the ball. The Lakers trying to cut it to 1. And he loses it. Again to Dennis Johnson, who's going in against Cooper again. And this time he's fouled. The Celtics are claiming goaltending, but Darryl Garrison says no. And Michael Cooper commits the foul. 5 on Cooper.
Well, they picked it off, and here comes Dennis Johnson again, the second time putting it on Michael Cooper. One heck of a defender. This time he does get him to foul, and it might have been a goaltending. They hit the net from underneath.
Danny Ainge on the Celtic bench, but Magic Johnson lost the ball twice coming down the court. Once he was saved by Cooper, but not this time.
You know, those mistakes he made in Game 2 and Game 4, it makes you become more cautious. I think Magic, and under these circumstances, gets more cautious. He should be playing with more abandon.
Magic Johnson had problems with the clock. Bob McAdoo can only sit and cheer. 2 big turnovers by the Lakers. And Dennis Johnson hits the free throw. 107-102, 45 seconds to go, and a timeout called by the Lakers, but they're not out of it.
They've got some great 3-point shooters,
including Michael Cooper.
Some people will go to great lengths to get a little peace and quiet. For them, we make the world's quietest portable generator, the Honda EX650. It gives you all the conveniences of electricity without breaking the silence. It's lightweight, easy to use, and so quiet you can even use it to run an electric blanket. And that's nice when the winter nights are 3 months long.
In every lane we can bend, there are moments to hold forever, forever in steps. Feel the power of the pounding hearts, forever in steps. Yours is the magic to hold. Share the triumph, share the gold, forever in steps.
Now I've entered all 24 events, Dad.
Capture all the memories in this historic stamp collection at the post office.
My dandruff's back and I just shampooed.
Stop worrying and take your medicine. Tegrin Shampoo. Preventive medicine that helps control dandruff 3 days.
Bad dandruff? I shampooed today.
Stop worrying and take your medicine. Tegrin. Preventive medicine that helps control dandruff 3 days. Ordinary shampoos just wash away flakes. Tegrin's proven medicine helps prevent dandruff, itching, and flaking.
Nice hair.
Took my medicine. Tegrin.
Tegrin. Preventive medicine that helps control dandruff 3 days.
This is the 7th and deciding game of the NBA World Championship. The Boston Celtics lead the Los Angeles Lakers 107-102. The Celtics are 45 seconds away from tacking up another championship banner, the 15th. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and his famed sky hook and his 29 points is trying to prevent K.C. Jones from capturing his first world championship as a head coach. What about the inbounds play? How tough is it now?
It's not easy to inbound the ball. Remember, M.L. Carr picked one off the ice. The Celtics are very good at it.
Cooper looking. And Magic gets free. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Cooper going for 3 points. Kareem gets the rebound. Goes up short. And it's in the hands of McHale. And the Boston Celtics have a 5-point lead. Dennis Johnson using up some time. And now a foul. No basket. A foul was called. And this place is bedlam. Cooper tried the 3. Kareem tried the baseline shot. And the Lakers came up empty. And now there are 26 seconds remaining. The Boston Celtics, who beat the Lakers in a dramatic 7th game back in 1969, trying to make it 8 successes against Los Angeles Lakers and Minneapolis for that matter.
You know, Casey Jones, it's the first time that a Celtic coach has been in the finals in his first season as a Celtic coach. And it'll be the first time that a first-year Celtic coach has ever won a championship.
Crowd control becomes a factor right now. And beefed up security is evident surrounding the court.
That just gives the Lakers a little bit more time to get things together.
What can the Lakers do? 26 seconds to go. They've got to go for 3-point plays and foul.
They're going for the bombs right now. They're going to have to.
Timeout. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. When they met for the NCAA championship several years ago, it was Magic Johnson's Michigan State team that prevailed. And Larry Bird is close to gaining revenge in that personal battle with Magic Johnson. Bird has 18 points, 11 rebounds. Magic Johnson has 16 points.
As a man I truly respect, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, in victory or defeat, he is a true gentleman, and he's never been anything but a terrific credit to hard playing basketball.
Celebration has begun in Boston. Celtics lead by 7.
Boy, does it hurt when you know it's not going to be your ring.
Dennis Johnson's been there before with Seattle. But the Lakers, who hoped that even year would be a charm. They won the championship in 1980 over Philadelphia. And again in 82, had hoped that 1984 would follow suit.
Well, it's still 26 seconds left. It's a 7-point game. And 2 quick outside shots could put them right back in it. A steal and 2 big outside shots. So Boston ought to not be celebrating too much right now. Wait till the end of the game.
Well, that's good advice, but I think they've already started. 26 seconds to go. 109 to 102. And somebody once said it's never over until it's over.
Having real difficulty, Dick, just getting the crowd off to play the remainder of this 26 seconds. Casey Jones is asking everybody to get back. The photographers are all around.
And now the Celtic players are urging the fans to stay off. There's nothing that can tarnish, to an extent, a victory moment more than for the game not to be completed.
Well, they're going to have to complete it. There's 26 seconds. That's plenty enough time for the Lakers to do something. I wish these people would get back so that the game could continue. Now there's rosin on the floor. They're going to have to take time cleaning that up. Fans, why don't you let the players play when they come out?
They're going to try and get it started now. Magic Johnson will inbound. ML Carr in the ball game to defend. Here's Byron Scott going to Kareem, knocked out of bounds, and it's still Los Angeles ball. Three-pointer. No good. 7-point lead, Boston ball. And a foul. And now Casey Jones is smiling. He knows he's got it. And Tommy, that 15th World Championship for the Boston Celtics ironically comes 1 year after their most embarrassing moment in Celtic playoff history when they were swept 4 straight by the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, Casey brought a new, relaxed atmosphere to this ball club. They loved him when he was an assistant coach, and they proved it here tonight.
And the Lakers, well, they made it here for the 3rd straight season. They're a powerhouse. They're a team with stars, a team with talent. They have won their championships in recent years. They've got a 37-year-old center. Other than that, they've got some great young talent and people like Magic Johnson and James Worthy.
Worthy, Cooper, even this kid Byron Scott's going to make his presence felt next season more and more. They're still very much in it. You know, you go 7 games, that's one of the classics.
Final second. Cooper going for 3. It's over. The Boston Celtics are the NBA World Champions in a grueling 7-game series with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics, with the best record in the league, beat the team with the 2nd best record in the league. The final score, Boston 111 and Los Angeles 102. 15 world titles. Another banner will be hung from the rafters at Boston Garden. We will have the presentation of the O'Brien Trophy to the new world champions. Pat O'Brien will try to get a word from the Lakers. We'll be back with Brent Musburger and the gang with post-game ceremonies in just a moment.
Thanks to Bick, I have the shave of John McEnroe, but I still have the serve of Elliot Kaminsky.
John McEnroe and I have 2 things in common. Make that one thing. We both shave with Bick.
And so should you. Because Bic is beautiful, smooth, close, comfortable, and only 20 cents.
Let's play. I'll be John McEnroe. You're not even old enough to shave.
Bic can improve your game, but it can improve your face.
For many executives, the night shift is part of the job.
Steve Bryce, OMI.
At AT&T Information Systems, it's our job too.
Problem at OMI.
With remote testing, we can monitor your voice and data system 24 hours a day and even make repairs you don't know you need.
You got it?
Okay now.
So you can get on with business.
And I'll call you in the morning.
AT&T Information Systems, when you've got to be right.
Say goodbye to America's favorite can of motor oil. That Quaker State quality America has trusted for over 70 years now comes exclusively in this unique, easy-to-pour plastic bottle, made to cost you nothing extra.
So long, Spouts. See you, dirty hands.
Goodbye, oily rags.
No more leaky cans.
Get Quaker State's pen-grade protection and no mess, easy to open, pour, and reseal. Today, you need an oil this good in a package this good.
In the weeks ahead, you can see some of auto racing's most exciting events on CBS Sports, beginning next Saturday with the first of a series from the International Race of Champions. Next Sunday, the CBS Sports Race Cam will put you behind the wheel at the Michigan 400. On June 24th, the world's top Formula One drivers go downtown for the Detroit Grand Prix. On July 8th, live flag-to-flag coverage of the first ever Dallas Grand Prix. And July 29th, the always exciting Talladega 500. All here on CBS Sports.
Hang high, another banner from the Boston Garden. The Celtics have done it. It is number 15 for this proud franchise. And with me now is the commissioner of the NBA, David Stern, and of course the retiring general manager, Red Auerbach, and the man, K.C. Jones, who did a brilliant coaching job in this series. Commissioner?
What a spectacular finale to a record-breaking season, Red. It's my pleasure to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy to the NBA World Champion 1984 Boston Celtics. Congratulations to Red Auerbach. Number 15, what a way to go. Congratulations to K.C. Jones, who did a great job all year. And congratulations to Alan Cohn, Don Gaston, and Toll Dupuis for their ownership.
Brett, how do you feel? How does number 15 make you feel?
It feels great. Whatever happened to the Los Angeles dynasty? You guys been talking about a dynasty. Here's where it is, right here. That's the dynasty. We're the best team in the world right now. The best. There they are out there.
I got to say, Red, you got the best coach in the world. Casey, a brilliant coaching job in this series.
Thank you very much. I did the whole thing by myself, and I got some help from Larry Bird. However, but thanks to these guys, they helped me throughout the whole year, and it's much appreciated.
All right, Casey, let me grab a word with a couple of the players. Cedric, let me ask you about this. What this championship means to you and the Celtics.
Oh, it's great. It's great. And I think we play with our hearts. I'd like to say hello to my mom, to all my frat brothers, all the makers out there in the world. I win number 1, baby. Yeah.
Larry Bird, congratulations. You were the most valuable player. And I must add that they said you were going to be the MVP if Boston even lost this game tonight. That's how great this series was. What does it mean to Larry?
Well, it means a lot, but there's a lot of players out there still capable of winning the MVP award, Bernard King and Jabbar and some of the others, but right now we just feel happy about winning it.
Larry, does this get you even with Magic for what happened between Michigan State and Indiana State all those many years ago?
We're professionals now, but I won this one for Terre Haute.
You won it for Terre Haute, I'll tell you that. Great series, and we're going to be back with Dennis Johnson and some of the other Celtics when we continue from the Boston Celtics locker room in just a moment. Larry, thank you.
You are looking at the most advanced shock absorber that Monroe has ever made. Gasmatic, so advanced that in testing, people preferred the Gasmatic ride 3-to-1 over conventional shocks.
The difference was dramatic in the control, the stability, and the comfort.
A ride so superior, if Gasmatics don't give you the best ride ever, we'll replace them no charge. Monroe Gasmatic shocks and struts for the best ride ever, guaranteed.
A message to certain people from Burger King. You know who you are. When you're home, in your backyard, and can do anything you want, you cook over an open flame. Like at Burger King, the fire licking up for that juicy, sizzling taste. So next time you're considering a fried burger at McDonald's or Wendy's, think, who has the taste more like you make, right in your own backyard?
Both neighbors just bought garage door openers. Ralph bought old-fashioned chain drive, but Herb got Genie Track Drive, the chainless opener. Herb's lucky. Track Drive really is the easiest to install and never needs grease or adjusting. Buy Track Drive and get a little help from me, or buy Chain Drive and go it alone. Track Drive, the easiest to install. Only Genie has it.
The celebration continues here in Boston. And with me now, I suppose, are the two most maligned guards in the entire NBA. Gerald Henderson on my right, Dennis Johnson on my left. Gerald, I've got to go back to game 2. I think that your moment when you stole that ball and tied that game may have been the single biggest moment of the series.
We had to have that game, and it proved to be a vital one for us because it carried us right into this game.
Dennis, when you were finally put on Magic Johnson, you did a fabulous, fabulous job. Did you know you could do it
Well, I'll tell you like this. I came here in a year like this, and I was on a mission. Nobody thought I could do it, but I believed in myself, and that Case and the team believed in me, and I just wanted to repay him back. And by God, Dennis Johnson got out on the court and worked his tail off, and we all won a championship.
They sure did. They talk about our backcourt all year long, about we can't shoot from the outside, but we make things happen, and we made it happen tonight.
I think they've said it all from down here. Let's go upstairs now to Dick Stockton. Thank you very much, Brandon. I've got the two experts with me right now, Kevin Lockery on my right and Tommy Heinsohn on my left. Kevin, how'd you look at this series?
I think something happened in Game 4, Dick. When they put Dennis Johnson, the Celtics put Dennis Johnson on Magic Johnson, that turned the series around. Also in that game, it became a physical series. The Lakers were not as physical, particularly in Game 7 at the Celtics, and that turned it around.
Glad to have you with us, as usual. Tommy?
I think this was one of the all-time great series. It had everything. It had players playing great. It had players playing poorly, rebounding, physical violence, coaches making charges in the press, players making charges in the press, and best of all, it had a class basketball game.
And the Boston Celtics, who last summer had an ownership problem. Red Auerbach was quitting. Bill Fitch resigned. Two players were unhappy, and Larry Bird and Kevin McHale, and it looked like this once proud franchise was in disarray. But they fixed it up in a hurry. What happened is that Bird and Kevin McHale were signed. They found new owners, and of course, Red Auerbach stayed on. He named Casey Jones as the head coach. They acquired Dennis Johnson, and a team that was really shaky last summer now has won its 15th World Championship. So this is Dick Stockton for Brent Musburger, Tom Heinsohn, Pat O'Brien, and Kevin Lockery saying so long from the Boston Garden, where the Boston Celtics have beaten the Los Angeles Lakers 111-102. And right now, we'd like to thank the people who have made it all possible for CBS. Executive producer Ted Shaker in charge of it all. The man who came out of the bullpen to do a steady pro job, Charles H. Milton III. The guy who gave you all those great pictures, Sandy Grossman. The associate producer and director, and Bob Monsbach, who produced all those fine halftime pieces. And the people that kept us on an even keel, the associate producers and directors, and the rest of them that were all part of the journeys from coast to coast to bring you this NBA championship series. Coverage of the National Basketball Association has been a presentation of CBS Sports.